Hello, this is Miss DeWitt, and I want to show you how to do something I just discovered. It's kind of cool. It's a fun activity for the kids, and I think you could use it to make signs or name tags. So you go to, I went to my drive, so click in your little, we call it a waffle, and go to your drive. And then go to new. My internet is slow today. Go to new. There we go. Go to more. And then go to Google Drawings. So Google Drawings is pretty cool. You could do some cool things with it, but the one quick thing I want to show you is that once my internet settles down. Okay, you can go to insert, and what I was playing with, but you can see you could put in a picture and then you can put a text box under it. You can put different shapes, which I used some of these when I was creating math quizzes. I would do a drawing and then import them into Google Forms. Tables are good to, maybe I'll show you that in Google Docs. Anyway, I was using this more recently here, word art. So you would put in somebody's name. So I'll do my name. Okay, and then you hit enter and it's there. And it goes into standard form. The standard was it default Arial font, but you can totally play with different fonts, and then you should be able to, you can make it bold, you can make it slant, there we go. You can fill it in different colors. Most of us at school don't have color printers, so the other thing is when you go to print this, I'll show you. It will take a minute and it's going to show you that it is horizontal, so it kind of limits how you can make it, I guess. But you can also go down to page setup and then go to custom and then change it to like a regular printer paper size, which is 8.5 by 11, and then apply it, and then obviously that's not going to fit, so there. And then the other cool thing though, while it's in here, so like if you were making a name tag, you want to put it kind of in the middle, I guess, to do like the trifold thing. If you're a teacher, you know what I'm talking about. But then when you hit format options, you could do position, you can rotate it, so you could flip it, you can make it go kind of, excuse me while I play with it. Oh, that's the size. That is not what I meant to do. It's the angle. Here we go. Hello. So, see, you can play with, if you want it tilted. I tilted it the wrong way. And then, let's do that. Okay. But then you can also, let me move it so you can get the full effect. You could put a shadow, and then the shadows behind the letters. The angle of the shadow can change. Where'd it go? And then distance of the shadow. There it is! There's my shadow to my name. You could blur it so it looks kind of fuzzy. See? It's kind of scary, huh? But you can also, so I'm going to take the shadow off for a minute. You can also do reflection. So there it is down there. Let's see. Let me turn this, whoops, back up so you can see it a little better. And then let me go down. So so that you can see the reflection better, there's tools to play with in the reflection. Oop, sorry. That moves the shadow kind of away, but here we go. when you do size, that you get like the whole word in there. So anyway, I thought this was kind of just a cool little tool, something to keep the kids busy. They could, like I said, they could create their own name tag, and they could insert a picture to go with their name tag. You can use it, they can use it for the cover of a folder or a report. There's just a few things that, let's see, this is my mom's name. So I was playing around with it. So see, again, it's a different font. It's got the little cloud behind it. So there's a lot of fun things you can do with it. And it'll keep them busy. Like I said, make the cover of folder or reports or little booklets they're making. Anyway, this was Google Draw. And let me go back. So it's just, you just go to New, and then you go to More, and then you go to Google Drawings. Hope this is helpful.